can make sure that I can get started here. What you're going to need is print, just search on Google the Constitution, and then you're going to print whatever the first one that shows up, and then you're going to cut, and you want this one that says "We the People," you want that to be a full paper. The rest can just be little cut up pieces. And then I got a flag. You can do a whole flag, or you can just do a piece of the stars. And you're going to need Mod Podge. Now, I sprayed mine before I burned it, but just for a matter of time purposes, you can burn it first and then spray it if you want. And like I said, use the clear sealer, which is better. I just didn't want to look for mine. And I didn't realize, I mean, it's alright to have it like this. It gives it a more of a frosty, clouded look. So it's fine that way. Let me go, I just sprayed my papers. And on my cup, I did the Second Amendment. But you can do the Second Amendment, or you can do the Constitution. Whatever you... Hey, Shan. Whichever you feel like doing. And on the bottom, I put the "Don't Tread on Me." My husband, this is my husband's cup. I'm going to see if I can edit this. Oh, I can't edit it right now. Okay, so the first thing that I do is once I've got them printed, and you can spray it before, or you can spray it after you burn it. So now you're going to just burn your edges. And like on the stars, I left plenty of space to burn. And you just burn. You want to, this has a little bit too much space. I want to burn right up to the blue, so I'm going to cut around it. Now you want to make sure that you don't burn your stars, so just quickly put it out. It doesn't burn you. Do this in a well-ventilated area. Open a window. When I did my big cup, I did it in my kitchen. So I have my stripes. I'm going to put my stripes right here on top, like I did on my other cup. You get your Mod Podge. Then we've got the big "We the People" sign. You just burn. It's really simple. You just want your edges burned. See who's sending me a message. If you don't leave yourself a lot of room around your words to burn, really, really quickly put it out. It doesn't really have to be torn because the paper is going to burn. It burns fine either way. I sprayed mine, and like I said earlier, if you're just watching, I sprayed it with the matte finish, so it gave it that white, cloudy look. You can do a gloss finish, and it won't be cloudy. It'll be very, it'll be dark like how you printed it. You can make your burns as much as you want. Just don't get into your words. If you get into one word or a letter, you're fine. You can just control it. Let me get my Mod Podge out of my way. So now, well, since I have my flag on this side, I'm going to do my We the People beside it on here, going down like this. So it tries to curl up on you, just keep it flat as you can without getting too much glue on you. This is just one of those little stainless steel cups. It's like 12 or 13 ounces or something like that. You just tape that on wherever you want it. You can put it under your flag, you can put it beside your flag. It's up to you. Then you get the other parts of the Constitution that you printed out and you burn those. And this one doesn't matter how much you burn because you really can't read the words. It's really just there to look as part of the Constitution. So I'm going to put this one going this way. Also, you don't have to do this, cut the flag out and burn it. You can also spray a square in blue and you can cut little vinyl stars, white stars out and put them on your blue field for a flag. It's really just a matter of placing the paper where you want it. This, when I go over it a second time with my spray, I am going to use clear sealer because I don't want this mat to go any whiter than that. So you get your stuff on and you go around it with your Mod Podge. And you want to make sure that the edges are nice and sealed with Mod Podge. So go around your edges really well. You want to make sure this is lying flat. You don't want it to bubble up or crinkle. If it does, just push it down. So you're just going to put your stuff on wherever you want it. If you want the flag under here next to We the People, you can put it there. If you want more Constitution, or if you want legible parts of the Constitution, go ahead and print out a different one. I printed this small one because this is a really small little cup. and I'm just doing this for a tutorial. I did my husband's in the Second Amendment. This one is We the People. Oh, I'm already putting the Mod Podge on this. I haven't even burned it. I'm going to get another piece that I'm burning. It's always, you can burn them all at one time and then spray them with the clear spray, or burn them as you go. Once I go over it with Mod Podge, it does take the cloudiness of the flat clear spray away. If you have any questions, leave the questions in the comments below and I will answer after the live. Because I don't know if, I think I can see comments if you ask. Okay, so you just put your pieces wherever you want. You can cut other words out that are bigger or more legible. That burns. Okay, so this is my last piece. So now what I do is I'm going to take it outside or in my box, and I'm going to spray lightly with some black spray paint to cover just a very light spray of it. And I just sprayed black on it in certain little areas. Some of it you can hardly see it on the video, but it's on there. It's just covering a light film of black sprayed on there. Right here, if you get too much spray that you don't want it on there, you just get your get a rag and get your acetone. Get acetone on a rag or a tissue or a paper towel. Try not to use a paper towel or tissue. Sometimes tissues will leave residue. Hey Sharon, is that you saying hi again? So if you have a spot that you don't like that it has too much, just go along and go lengthwise this way and take it off. You can take the black off. So if there's areas that you feel like has too much black, you can just go around and wipe it. Just lightly, because you don't want to take your color off your words. Once you have that done, you're going to get acrylic paints. I use a brown, and I'll use, I have a metallic gold, and I have a silver. Which Lord knows where it is. Now you can do whatever, you can do glitter also if you want. Inevitably my cup had glitter because I get glitter everywhere in this room. So it's hard not to get glitter. So I use the gold, the silver, metallic silver, the metallic gold, and a brown color. And I'm going to mix my brown. If you don't want it, this brown is called chestnut brown. No, nutmeg brown. And then use your brush that you use for your Mod Podge. And you take your brown and just do little smudges of it. It doesn't really matter where you put it. Of course, if you want it in certain areas, certainly do it where you feel like. You can even go across your words. Best thing is to always go in a wide manner, like the same direction. Okay, so where I have my flag, I want to make an illusion of stripes. So I'm going to go like this with my brown, because I want it to kind of finish out my flag, just an illusion of it. And then I also get white paint. White is kind of a really good accent color. It brightens it up. Gives it more definition. So you always want to use white in your colors. And with the same brush, it doesn't matter that it's got just put it wherever you want. Now, since I want to make the illusion of stars, of stripes, I'm going to go under my flag and beside my flag and go down. And I got too much here covering up my stars, so I'm going to take some off. You can always take off if you don't want your flag covered, the blue part covered. And then smudge this up So I'm going to get my silver color. And just go around in little spots and do my silver. I never change my brush or clean it off because I want to keep I want the colors to intermix so they're not so blatantly strong. So the next color is my gold. This is antique gold metallic. And do the same thing with the gold. Okay, so then that's all you have to do. Now, what I do is I just let it sit and I dry, and then tomorrow I'll put the epoxy on it. You can paint this however you want. It's up to you what you like. I put the paint on dark and then I smudge it. If you want to add different decals, you can. You can have room in the back for a name. This cup, you know, it can be whatever you want it to be. Now, it's very red still to me. If you want, you can spray it again with the black. I'm going to go do another spray of black on it to cover my paint a little, and I'll be right back. I'll let you look at my pretty cup while I'm gone. I'll be right back. I'm going to go spray it. Okay, so I did a light spray of black on the cup just to give it an old look. I could have used more paper and covered more area, but it's up to you however you want to do it. Now once this dries, I will, well, in a minute I'm going to go back out and I'm going to spray it with the clear sealer. And then tomorrow I will epoxy it. But that's all you have to do. Let me go do the clear sealer now that the black has dried, because it's a very light coat of black, so you don't, it dries really quick. You just put a little drops, a little bit of light black on it. To give it a weathered look is all you're trying to do. Let me go do the clear sealer and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I sprayed it with the clear sealer and it's ready to dry, and it will go tomorrow. I will epoxy. But that's the simple little thing you do. Like I said, you can go back if you feel like, oh, I got too much white right here, just sand it off. And then if you took too much off, add a little more white. Seal it and then seal it and epoxy. Thanks for watching.